Right then. Hello, how are you? Alrighty, we're on the airship. The airship? I don't know. We are actually gonna go down to the vault and get an XP tome. And then I think we'll get back into our shenanigans. If the game would behave itself. Let me bring my chat window down. Pop out the chat. It'd be nice if that button was in the same spot that it was in for the other thing. Okay, I'm gonna move Steam out of the way. Oh. Okay. It's gonna be one of those nights. I did see somebody in Axel's Discord talking about the possibility that they were lagging. So that's no fun. Anywho. Hold on. Hold, please. Have a scamper cat. I have a scamper cat. Oh, I have a purring scamper cat. I don't know if you can hear her purring. I can feel her purring. Hi, Scamper. There you go. Alright. So we did actually pretty decently yesterday, even though we've only got through one quest and beat up a few rares. I do want to grab the map, though. Let me hop on the wiki real quick. ddowiki.com. Terror of Demogorgon. Alright, let me grab the map of the Wilderness of the Dark Lake. Okay. Okay, this preview is actually decently sized. It doesn't look good when it's expanded, but at least it gives me an idea of what things will look like. Alright. So I also have the named item list up here. So we got Loth's Rain. And we got... Alright, come here. We got the Duracraft Dart. So it looks like the Duracraft whatever is kind of like the Fallen Age whatever. The from Myth Draenor. We got the Great Forge Brigandine, which this character would be able to use even though she is a heavy armor user. We got hand wraps as well. And so we got 4 named items out of our adventures yesterday. And we're going to go back in. I want to complete that quest. And I'm actually thinking of stepping it back from Reaper mode. I mean, Reaper's all fine and dandy, but when it comes to getting shit done, I want to get shit done. I'm not as fussed about rushing my way to level cap, in the first 5 seconds. So I'm okay with it taking a little bit of time to get where I need to go. Hi. I do actually like these, especially since, I do have some nice gloves on right now, which help me when I'm, turning undead. No. I'm green in a colorless slot, but this one's got green, yellow, blue, and moon. So we can probably make something happen there. Alright. Let me get out of the jingle jangles here. We're going to teleport to Graven Hollow. Everybody's got a flump. Michael, somebody named their character Michael Bublé, eh? That's actually funny. Um, let's run the wilderness on elite mode rather than Reaper. I think I'm gonna run things on elite this first time through because the Reaper was kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. And some will say, but you know, Reaper is easier than elite. And I'm like, no, it fucking isn't. Not if you don't have. I mean, if you don't have Reaper points and Reaper stuff, then no, Reaper 1 is not easier than elite. Sorry, you're wrong. Okay, since we do know for sure that we do not need a trapper for this quest, we'll just do this. Put that on. Alright. Why did my map get smaller? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna first look for some of the rares. We know one of the rares is down here. One of the purples is over here. So let's go look for soul spore. And also we're gonna go kill things. So there's still CR46. When we're not on Reaper mode, that's weird. Bill Champagne's music for this expansion is so good. Okay, Soul Spore was up here last time, but is not here this time. We already listened to that, so we already got that. Oh, okay, so I guess the fungal pit is where the purple named mob is. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we're gonna get my ass kicked. Okay, no purple named mob. Okay, we're gonna go back this way. Tomorrow is when I should get the repair parts for my Razor Tartarus. That's gonna be exciting to be able to use my thumbstick again. Because holy shit, not having a thumbstick sucks. Having to use my keyboard like a schlub. Alright, let's see if Flintjaw is up. He was over there last time. Flintjaw was over there, but we'll beat these guys up first. Carrion crawlers can kiss my damn ass. Okay, so looking at the named items, Ooh, there's a nice mall in here. There's a quarterstaff, longsword, warhammer, dwarven war axe. Another dwarven war axe, but that's in a chest, or in a quest. A great sword, gloves. The legendary gauntlets of devoured divinity, from hideous to behold, would be a thing. Now I'm noticing that some of the stuff that's in the drop list are not just from end chests. And some of them are for specific boss fights. You've never been able to use a gaming keypad effectively. Your fingers just don't want to move the way they have to move to use it. Well, in my particular case, I previously had a keyboard from SteelSeries, the SteelSeries Merc, and that keyboard had a left-handed keypad, so I kind of got used to it from there. And once I had that, it was actually pretty nice. So where was I going? Which quest was I? I was doing Demon in the Rough. So I may actually follow the path to Demon in the Rough. We'll see if the Sentinel in the ruins is home. On the way. This looks like the ruins. How you doing, Big Door? So, I apologize that I wasn't able to really talk too much about that little code I gave you, but it's because I was on the official Low-Tier channel, so we don't want to talk about other games here. Alright. At least not much, and definitely not in that capacity. But basically, what happened was... Hi, who are you? Oh, you're just a random. They gave everybody who was like press these cards for those codes. Since I'm never gonna go to Tenacon, the ironic thing is the other code that I had to give away, I gave to the guy who runs MMORPG. All right, so the thing of misery. So if the bad guys should be. Basically here, according to this. Alright.
You see a vision of a long line of deep gnomes, trudging along a narrow trail. Bruised and tattered, they're fleeing the brutality of the demon invaders. Countless refugees now face an uncertain future among the dangers of the Underdark.
Okay. Now there's also supposed to be one... Well, let's beat up these guys first. Your brother has one, uses it for a while. He personally used a keyboard he bought 20 years ago and his cheap gaming mouse. Yeah, I'm using a cheap keyboard, and I use a trackball because I messed up my wrist when I was in college and never quite recovered. Okay, so loot is supposed to be, I'm guessing right around here. Because the Duergar Forge is around here. Okay, in Yithis we saw him, he was on the other side of this. Now if we kick him, if he's there and we kick him, we should hopefully get the right, he'll count as the rare encounter. Because he didn't before. Oh wow, knocked him right over. He's home this time. Oh, yeah, you. Yeah, we didn't fight him yesterday. You had to redraw the letters on? Oh my. Yep. I hear ya. Yeah, this keyboard is pretty beat up. The enter key is a little whack. It's not quite firmly seated anymore. Oh, that sound effect was cool. Got him. Hey, we got a great sword. Once I hit level 35, I'll be able to use it. Hunting, gashing, banishing. Oh, hello. Improved destruction. Yeah, but then I have to put all the shit in it. Ay. You just get a new one, but you can't find the same keyboard. Yeah, that's the same with when my my Steel Series Merc died. I couldn't find a new one. So I went and got a Razer Tartarus just to add to a regular. I just use a normal Microsoft ergonomic keyboard. It's cheap as fuck. I don't care. Alright. So, yeah, look at that. Okay, let's go into our quest. Wait. Hold on. Isn't there, No, I don't want to mess with any of the purples right now. Hi, Scan, little Stormlost. They're supposed to be... Uh-oh. Stormlost is playing with bugs. She might eat them, too. Don't break the window, please. You silly cat. So yeah, I would expect Elgrid to be here. So let's just go to the next quest. Use the function keys as a keyboard. Yeah, what I did is I like having the separate keys to be able to program. Okay, there isn't somebody here. But there might be somebody over this way. Hi, Stormlost. You make a very beautiful window. Or a wall. Okay, we're gonna have everybody's shrine before we go in.
This takes at least a day, doesn't it?
Hi, Demogorgon. Okay, let me take a quick additional look at. So there's a belt, fire belt, cold belt, strike all. So the legendary 6-blade belt is definitely one that I'd want for this character. Oh, it's from Janara's chest. That would make sense. I like the Bullet armored boots. Draugr is good for a caster. Lightning souls, good for a lightning caster. Marilyn skin boots. Ooh. Nice cloak with vitality, physical sheltering, insightful fort, and insightful ability score to finish. And there's a shroud, another cloak, another shroud. Lots of cloaks, bunch of helms. An actual throwing hatchet? Interesting. Bunch of necklaces. Yeah, there's a freaking shit ton of loot here. Alright, let's stop reading the loot list and get into the quest while I got a loot timer going. Okay, we're gonna go back into this quest, and I'm gonna run it on Elite because Reaper did seem to be a bit too much chaos for my blood. It's definitely gonna run better once I get get some gear, get the 2 levels that I need. Then I'll definitely be able to run it. Especially, I was running it. I completed the entire quest on Reaper last night, except I did the bunch of the quests out of order, so it broke. So I feel confident that I'll be able to complete it more easily and quickly on Elite. But I want to complete the quest.
Could be disguised as anyone, but would most likely have arrived recently. Best be careful where you put your trust when exploring the trading post. The Zentarim agent who invited you into the city beckons you to speak to him. He should be able to give you a decent picture of the situation in the trading post. Your contact tells you that to track down the hidden demon lord, you'll need to convince the Mantol Dareth Council to meet. However, the agent tells you the deep gnomes and Duergar of the city are refusing to meet with the rest of the council. In fact, both factions are holed up in their enclaves, preparing for war. Perhaps if you can get them to agree to meet, you can gain the city's aid in finding the hidden demon lord. With the demon lord hidden somewhere within the city, many of his fiendish underlings plague the city with madness and unrest.
So when I did this on Reaper yesterday, these guys didn't activate at all.
The door to the heart of the Duergar enclave is shut tight. Gargoyles spring to life to protect the inhabitants within. As the last gargoyle crumbles to dust, the door to the rest of the enclave opens. Your battle must have proven your mettle to the Duergar within. A deep gnome dangles pitifully over a roiling sandpit. 2 Duergar stand on a platform nearby. One demands the gnome tell him where it is, while the other watches on with concern. Please! Someone! Anyone! Help me! Order believes the gem his friend Krimgol lost must be somewhere inside the Gnome's Enclave. He asks you to speak to their negotiator, Gabble, to see if she knows where it is. He gives you a diplomat's crest that will allow you to enter the Gnome Enclave.
We're not fighting the dude this time. Yeah, these guys are tons easier. Just on Elite versus one skull. Storm Lost, are you chasing bugs? And now you know why I have a bottle cap, a plastic bottle cap over the power button on my computer. Yeah, I'm not having to heal myself anywhere near as much as I was yesterday for sure. Storm Lost. What are you doing, kitten cattin'? Oh, this one was fun. Figuring out the puzzle.
The crest of the Chief Negotiator glows in your hand, and the door to the Deep Gnome Enclave opens in response.
This was so freaking clever. Oh. That was easy.
Gabble doesn't know Yantha to be a liar. She'll allow you to look around the Enclave, but suggests you instead focus your attention on asking about the Drow. Multiple residents of Mantol Derith have now told you a similar story. How a gargoyle was seen carrying something towards the Drow Enclave. Yantha's suggestion rings true. In short, grunted words, the gargoyle explains that he gave the gem to his beloved, a drow by the name of Kinyel. Perhaps someone near the Drow Enclave can tell you where she is.
And this is where the quest broke, because the Ask a Drow about Kinyel step did not complete.
The Drow tells you that Kinyel is an assassin who values secrecy in even her daily life. Though she is a close friend of the Enclave's head negotiator, who never attends a meeting without Kinyel by her side.
So next week at Gen Con should be fun. We're going to find out the details of the Locho expansion. Unfortunately, I will not be able to live stream it. Somebody else, basically, I do not have permission. I asked specifically and they said no. But I will be able to record something and post it after the embargo passes Saturday morning. I'm honestly wondering if they're going to publish any articles about it Friday night, because Corda would basically have to publish them from his phone. Not that he hasn't done stuff like that. He could just stage it and get the commands ready to go and then go from there. Where are we going? Over here. As far as I know, I'm going to be the only Lotro streamer or content creator who's going to be there. I know one who lives somewhat in the area. I know 2 of the official mods are going to be there, the Discord mods.
Krimgol's tone changes quickly when you mention that his gem would be at the meeting. He agrees to inform Guldur that he found it, so that the meeting can happen. Freed from her bonds, the gnome breathes a sigh of relief and nods to you.
Okay, so now we can just go straight to the council meeting. door. Not quite straight there. I got things in the way. Okay, and now...
In any normal tavern, you'd expect to see many people warming themselves by the fire, like this drow woman. But in Mantel Dareth, where everyone skulks in the shadows, she's completely out of place. This drow is a follower of Ilis Trai, the drow goddess of freedom. She'd like to see the local residents freed from the bonds of their madness.
I see these things that, like in other quests, are breakables and I want to break them. But alas. Okay, let's go talk to Krimgol. Scampers all eepy. Thunderbonk. I love that as a surname, Thunderbonk.
When Kinyal produces the gem from her pocket, it suddenly floats to the center of the hall. A portal opens behind it, and demons pour out of it, intent on protecting their master's resting place. You have found the missing demon lord.
He definitely has a lot less health on Elite than Reaper 1. That is for sure. I wonder if they actually did some kind of balance pass to make it for sure that Reaper is definitely a step up in difficulty from just plain old Elite. Man, my hit is like amazing. Look at that. 135, 145 to hit. Hell yes! He falls down and goes boom. Alright. Wait, I can't do the thing with her? Oh, well, we're gonna destroy the gem first.
shout of protest from the gem as you attack it. With one final swing,
There we
the
go.
gem shatters, banishing the Demon Lord back to the abyss. The cause of Mantle Dareth's madness is gone at last. At last you've learned the full fate of the Demon Lord's gem, and freed the souls unfortunate enough to find themselves under his madness. The Drow thanks you for your help in this matter.
Let's see what we get. Nothing. Okay. Do I have... Okay, apparently I... Okay, I do have Ransack turned on. Alright, let's recall. I'm gonna double recall because I don't... The way I do this, or do the run the first time, is I go and... let's actually go see if a couple of the rares that are here. Is it first time I go through an expansion, I just take the quest in order. So I do one, go back to the public area, do another, go back to the public area. That's how I roll. That way I don't accidentally do the story out of sequence. Ooh, hello. Zimbier, Drake Rider, and Flame Tongue. Okay. Now we got a short sword and another lunar gem of jump and swim. Ha 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 ha. Funny. Okay. Let's go see if the Sentinel is home. Yep. Oh, hi. We definitely need to get a level 35 hireling. Like favorite soul and cleric hires. Every 5 levels seems to be a good level, to, at least for the epics. Like the level 20 Albus Gladwin can last very well to 25. And then at 25, Gareth the Saint can last till 30. And 30, Alberth has been good, but at 30, level 35, he kind of needs to go bye-bye. Because I'm even noticing that my brace of hirelings isn't doing quite as well as they used to do. Like, they get blasted through just about everything. Up to you can start seeing them falling off in Lamortia. Alright. Where's your stuff? Lunar Gem of Melee Power? Hell yeah. I like how often these augments are dropping for sure. Alright, loot is over this way. If loot is present. Yeah, loot is present. Oh, loot's a mimic! Awesome. Oh, one thing I'm noticing is that loot's name isn't showing up in the focus window. I was kind of thinking loot was a mimic just based on the name. Like the one in Myth Draenor, I think its name is Plunder. The mimic rare. Ooh, the throwing axe. Not all that awesome, but better than not. Nout. I don't think he's there. No, he's here. Finally, new air conditioning. I can't wait till the cold air really kicks. Oh, hell yeah! I just replaced my air conditioner here in the office, and I'm enjoying the cool air. Hell yeah! So I'm feeling on that, bud. I got a unit that's got more BTUs than the previous unit, for like 5100 to 8000. think it even cost a little less too. Living in Florida with no AC is the worst. Oh yeah, I can imagine. And also living in Florida with no dehumidifiers. Holy shit. Oh, I got them all. Sweet. See if the one guy's up here. Yep. We're doing good on the rares tonight. I might not have wanted to YOLO on that. I'm just saying. I've been to Florida 3 times in my life that I'm aware of. And every time it was hot and sweaty and sticky. And I was like, thank God for the air conditioning. Go get him. Ooh, got the scimitar and threat decrease. I got a threat decrease yesterday. So that was nice. Alright. Well, we already beat that guy. I'm just clearing this part of the map. Oh, out. Wait, no. Did we? Yeah, we beat this guy already. Then we went to the Sentinel. And went to loot Euthus, Elgreg. I think Downdraft is actually up here.
They are in a better place.
No, Alvarez, you dipshit. Where did you die? Hi, Storm Lost. Well, he's alive again, so he's fine. Your old conditioning was a decade old and the plug was all corroded, so it's popping your breaker and the cord is getting hot. So for the last week or so, you've had fans running. Front back door, yeah, it's hot even with that, yeah. In a peninsula with subtropical region, it would be weird if it wasn't hot, sticky, and wet. I think a lot of British people who think we don't understand heat don't understand what tropical heat in humid areas. Though they are understanding heat now. It is very, 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 very toasty in the UK right now. Now Flint is back here. Isn't it? Now Flint would be over here. If it was around, it'd be there. You just need Merc Goblins do one more mail and 5 more spoiled pies and you're done with the Shire. Hell yeah. Oh, you still have to do the brew one? Yep. Kobold did not smell shinies. But that's okay. We're not running with the kobolds tonight. We're running with Cordovan. Sort of. Cordovan's sentient gem, that is. Alright, where was that one? Here. Let's go play with all the mine players. Let's go. Okay, I got the robe. Oh, and a mythic +2. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm almost out of spell points, kids. Alright. Let's go see if Bloodbeak is home. Oozes. I'm excited Arcanaverse and company are trying to suss out the latest secret that Standing Stone has dropped on us. Okay, Bloodbeak is supposed to be somewhere around here. So let's go look around. Okay, this is not the way. That's the way to a quest. So I don't see anything resembling a Bloodbeak here. I think it would have appeared here if I remember correctly. It would have been here in this area. And one of them bullets. Alright. 2 more rares to look for real quick. Something I like about running a rare when I've got like a pot going. Yeah, that's what the big boy is supposed to be. But let's go see if the other one's over here. But we gotta beat these guys first. Oh, you're home. And the fun thing is, most of my spells are not even taking up spell points, so... Next April will be 20th anniversary. Kind of hoping they do something crazy like they did for the 15th. That would be hot. Not gonna lie. Oh, we got the throwing axes again. Well, there's that. Okay, 1 more to do. And then we'll go back inside. Recall out, turn in our quest, and grab the next quest. Okay, this guy isn't home. So I'm gonna find a space out of the way. Jump up out of the way and do the recall. Wow, they can't hit me. So we've gotten 10 of the 15 rares down. And there are 1, 2, 3 purple rares. So I expect to get the other 2 rares that we haven't hit at all. Downdraft is one of the two, and I don't think I have seen Downdraft for sure. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 12? Alright, let me get my spell points back. So let's start with... Well, actually, no, let me turn the quest in. Get that, and then go to the innkeeper. Hold on. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be any optional or XP about killing the bullet. Wait, I was supposed to get a second chest for completing Jussiari's chain of optionals. But hers doesn't have... Oh man. I only remember opening one chest in there. Okay, Tower of Vengeance. You're a Floridian, born and raised. Okay. Broccoli. Words that will never pass my mouth. For real. Now, I know I should be saving all of this crap to do Caneth crafting. And just, like, dissolve it all. But do I actually care about Caneth crafting? No. I should care. I know I should care, honestly. Okay. Randall Lyric, our best friend. Tonquin is back. Here's all your class trainers for Lobies. Coolness kicked in. It was at 62 waiting for it to really get this another cold, which is weird. Yeah, it do be what it do be, man. I'm a damn Yankee, so I like it when it's cold. So that is what it is. So we've already done better now on Elite versus Reaper. Why did I just do that? And I think part of it is because it's easier for me to blast through on Elite. I'm gonna see if there are any traps. There's no mention of traps, but there's 3 chests, so okay. And we are going to the Tower of Vengeance, which is to the left of where the... Okay. Alright. Okay, he would normally be here. So I heard an interesting rumor that Dungeons and Dragons, their next big collaboration is going to be with World of Warcraft. Apparently Roll20 was going to be premiering or releasing something at Gen Con next week. None. Alright, let's go see if Zimbir is home on the way to where we're going. No. Don't see him.
You're surprised to see the drow you've been sent to meet standing here on the trail, far away from the tower he calls home. Then you realize this is only a projection. You must clear the path of demons. Fight your way through the horde, then meet me at my tower. Eliminate these nuisances, and I will help you deal with the demon lords. You, in turn, will help me obtain vengeance against House Bayray. I apologize for the conditions along the route to my tower. Demons have been rampaging through the area since Demogorgon escaped, leaving a trail of blood and madness in their wake. All because of that idiot Bayray.
Oh, breakies. Okay, breakies. The go splody. Were there other breakies back here? Okay, that was not a good idea. Don't step in that. One of the downsides of running on not Reapers, I don't get lost souls anywhere. Oh, hello. Something dropped. I don't know if I can get to it. Yeah, it fell through the landscape. Right. Alas, alack. Okay, those are not a good idea to smack.
I see that the demons are using portals for reinforcement. Other fields may directly from this or from elsewhere in the Underdark. No matter. Our need is the same regardless. Destroy the portals to stop the demons.
Beat up the portal itself! Oh, I like how the little swirly thing starts fading away as you beat up the actual portal. That's pretty cool. Okay, you clowns stay here. Now you can come up here and help me out. I think you actually have to beat the 2 waves before you're allowed to beat up the portal itself. Oh, shit. Found some friends. Oh, jumpy puzzle. Oh, cripes.
A dire fate awaits any Underdark resident whose path intersects that of the demon horde. The wise seek safety in hidden places or stout fortresses. This is why I have retreated to my tower.
Okay.
The demons that Baneray summoned brought their madness with them from the abyss. Sheer, pointless mayhem, entirely without direction. Baneray's folly has damaged this part of the Underdark for a generation.
He's beating up the Underdark. You leave Ron alone. What about the Underdark? It's like, he's beating up the Underdark. He's destroying it. All the freaking portals.
Now the fiends are spreading their madness through a variety of means. Here, it appears they're doing it through the drink. Let's bring an end to this. I don't want a throng of insane deep gnomes loitering on my doorstep.
Come remember a D&D game you played where you went into the Underdark, your halfling fighter made the drow soldiers come across look amateurish? The drow Menzoberranzan have hit out to this day. Nice. Okay, so... Drink. Demon show me the truth. There's nothing but chaos. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. Okay, that flashing red and green needs to go away. That is really rough. Okay. Where did we just find that? Whoopsie doodle. Okay, we're gonna desummon the Feywild Muse in favor of Froggo. I love how the lights change when you break down both of the braziers. Okay, Froggo, open the thingo. Elden Blue Bottle, Halfling Fighter, Wielder of Thresher, a Drow-Bane Greatsword. Ooh. Sounds like fun! Feels like there should be something over there. Oh, there was. There was this other path. Oh, the Cook of Chaos. Well, screw you, buddy. Oh, you're kidding me. The dretches were shitting into the booze? Ugh. That's grody.
Without the chaotic brew that the demons made, these mad gnomes will return to normal.
Yeah. There's nothing. It feels like there should be something back there, but there doesn't look like. Oh, don't stand in that. Don't run into that. Back to the main room. Are you guys fine now? What was in that? Oh, you totally
The barrier falls as you approach. A harsh voice calls from far off. You cannot end the madness! You cannot end chaos! We are coming!
There are even better rest shrines back home, you know.
And yes, that is Cordovan's voice. He voiced the sentient gem of the timid, which you can acquire in Legendary Ravenloft with 80 Vistani tokens or totems, whichever one drops in heroic, or I'm sorry, in Legendary. Okay, we're in the tower now.
I recognize this wagon. It belongs to merchants I trade with regularly. Let's see if we can find its owners. I'd hate to lose my supply of Shrieker spores.
Oh shit. Corman's stone boots. the abyssal gems is really what we're here for. Okay. Let's keep going. I have to say, this does feel, to me, more like traditional Dungeons and Dragons. Versus Lamortia was definitely a more of a Victorian horror, or 1600s to late Victorian sort of horror. Basically the Edgar Allan Poe, Frankenstein sort of era. Nice tower.
A strange and terrible form looms in the distance. The harsh voice calls out once again. The armies of the abyss are waiting.
Oh, it's one of these guys. Screw you, buddy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Scamper cat. Stormlost. Stormlost is curled up on the windowsill. Zorgorth the Deluder. What a name. Hold still. Does make him hard to hit if you can't actually reach him. He keeps moving all the damn time.
You hear Vizarin's voice once again. The road to my door is clear of the demon scum at last. Quickly, come inside. We have much to discuss.
Are these supposed to be ice crystals? Or just like crystals? It is an impressive tower, I'm not gonna lie.
You found Vizarin in the flesh, secure inside his tower. Now that you've arrived, let's see what we can do about undoing Bailier's bungling.
Okay, something just exploded outside. Okay, my spell will be the key. Having my complex recording of a dark heart, need to devote all my energy. Egg of a purple worm, central eye of a beholder, angel feathers, heart of a Garistro. There was one downstairs. Dream shaper mushroom, a drop of blood from the demon lord, and one Golver's grimoire. Okay. Wow, that was the endpoint.
to banish the demon
Oh,
lords from the
okay.
Underdark. He needs you to obtain a lengthy list of hard-to-find ingredients
Hi!
so he can craft the Dark Heart, a powerful magic item.
Oh! Ooh. Oh. Losing spell points is bad. But the rest of that looks nice. What's the other ring, though? Evo Focus, Insightful Evo Focus. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's going to my favorite soul. Okay, that was a good pile of loot. Yeah, I'll roll with that. Okay, let's go back to the tower. I'm sorry, let's go back to the central area. I'll try to get one more quest done. Maybe two, if we're fortunate. Alright, let's go see if Zemby is up outside here. If these two clowns are home. They are home. Hi. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up! We're gonna bring them back in here. That way we don't aggro these buttheads over there. We're getting there. We're getting there, people. The funny thing is you only have to kill the mount for it to count. And you can unlock the chest at this point, but you gotta fight this guy. This asshole. There we go. And nothing except a couple of ingredients. He is home. Oh, another forge robe. Okay. Got some guild renowns. That's nice. How's the guild doing? We're getting close to our next level. Okay, I don't see loot. Nope, loot is home. Let's get some of the cane crafting things out of this. Nom 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 nom. I like this squeaky hinges sound that it's making. That's kind of fun. Why does it move every time I fire my cone? Okay, got a docent out of it. Go down this way. He's not home. Yeah, let me off. This guy isn't home. Okay, Bulette. The Bulette pup is not home.
They are in a better place.
No, Froggo! Okay, it's one of the quests over here. Ah! I missed the jump. But you're home, so we're gonna beat you up.
See, that might be you if you keep this up.
One, two, three, 6, 7. Another lunar gem of jump and swim. Like, all of my characters are gonna have this +6 profane bonus to jump and swim at the rate I'm going. Alright, let's go see if the dude over here is home. He's not home this time. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna recall. Hi, Scamper. Because Vizarin will do what he says. He's throwing a Menzo Berhenzen. That's one point in his favor. I suppose there's no harm in you getting him ingredients. Magic must be an easier way of getting rid of all the demon lords at once than defeating each one in a single. Sounds like far less fun. What do you want next?
Now that we're done, maybe it's time to retire from a life of adventure.
There's a drop of demon lord blood by Muradin's toes. If we had buckets of demon lord blood lying around, we wouldn't need to do this ritual in the first place. Okay.
Are we heading to a nice quiet place? Please say yes.
Alright, let's go toss our stuff in. Well. Get rid of all of that crap. It is crap. Total crap. Okay. Off we go for another quest. Thugonomics? What a wonderful name. Whew. Alright, just catching up on the Discord stuff. Summon the nerds. Okay, so this is Blood Pact. Okay. I'm gonna go visit the ones who are on the way. But only the ones who are on the way. Not on the way back, we might do whatever is on the way. Alright, is he home? No. I don't feel brave enough to try the purples right yet. Let me actually check Garnex real quick. Not quite on the way, but we don't care. Where is it? Garnex? Garnex? Okay, he's not home. Ow. Okay, he's home. Oh, I thought Bloodbeak was a Buleb, but no, Bloodbeak is a Grick. Alright, another one of the rares I hadn't done before. And another Grey Fort robe. Yay. Okay. And this one you have to go over here and up this thing.
They are in a better place.
Oh. Where's Teal? We got him? Let's go on in.
Someone has added lavish decorations to this ordinary cave. You're not surprised to see Grazit lounging up ahead, wine in hand. Grazit says that you can find a drop of Demon Lord blood nearby, inside a winding maze known as the Sanguine Labyrinth. Grazit lets out a low chuckle.
Careful, lamb. The Sanguine Labyrinth is not for the faint of heart. No, to navigate it safely, you need to possess a certain acumen. Here, take this magic knife. I expect that it will come in handy. Now, off you go to get your blood. Leave me and this delicious wine in peace.
In peace.
You step through the portal and into the labyrinth. There's a stale, musty smell, as in the rest of the Underdark. But there's also a strange breeze that seemingly comes from nowhere. You hear Grazit's voice.
The Sanguine Labyrinth. Many have fallen while trying to uncover its secrets. Surely anything could be waiting for you in the dark.
Slayer deeds done in the Shire. Heck yeah. Okay. Where have I seen that before? I swear I've seen that actually in Lotro. But that can't be. Okay, so this is a maze. So you always pick a single direction and always go that direction. So we came in that way. I like to always pick the right-hand direction.
You spy a familiar humanoid form in this corridor. It's Grazit once again.
Will you succeed, or will you fail? The anticipation is tantalizing. I'll be watching to see how you fare.
Just a pile of stuff. Okay, so this is null and void. Alright. So... Again, I always follow the right-hand path no matter what. Okay, nobody found anything there.
A shimmering portal glows brightly in the murk. You wonder where it would take you.
Let's find out. Gotta find some gnolls.
When you enter this damp cavern, you're surprised to see a small army of gnolls.
Look, a follower of Baphomet. Here are the enemies of Yunogu.
The final wave of Yunogu's army.
Nothing else back there. Alright. So that was a little bit of fun. This acid Mountain Dew green portal is actually pretty cool. Deeds of the Shire complete. Hell yeah. Move on to Arid Lewin. Okay, I need 2 more runes. I haven't seen any other runes yet.
Vibrant portal stands out against the dark stone. Where could it lead?
Hi, Scamper. Look, it's Goristro butt. And we're doing pretty good at knocking him down all the time. Okay, where does this portal go? Grazit on the loading screen was pretty dope. Yep, I agree.
A mind flayer glares at you in the dark. Is this another wanderer lost inside the labyrinth? However the illithid came here, he springs to attack.
Someone needs to tell their loved ones who live far, far away. You should do that.
Somebody heard me bitching about chaos crawlers and made this portion of the quest. I'm sure of it.
knocked the Mind Flayer to the ground. His life swiftly dims.
Hey, Handax! This will be good for the Critzilla build. I do like that there's named items in the side chest too. Very nice. Alright. Next area. Again, always turn the same direction anytime you're doing a maze. Is that the lava pit everybody's been falling into? Hold on. We're not gonna mess with it, are we? No. Okay, we've already been through that one. I still think that came through Lotro. It looks like something I've seen in Lotro before. Did they even have Grazit's name on that loading screen, or are you just a huge nerd who knows way too much about Demon Princes? I don't know.
You see a translucent figure standing against the wall. Is that Grazit? Grazit's apparition laughs mockingly.
Pay me no mind. Focus on avoiding other dead ends instead.
Other dead ends.
This is another dead end. Still, there are 3 runes on the back wall. Surely lighting them will reveal a path forward.
See, that might be you if you keep this up.
Razzie, well, some of them are in this expansion. Okay, so we've got 2 of them. We need to get the bat one sorted out, though. Which is probably going to be the area we haven't gone to yet. Which is as expected. You little bastard. Come here. Oh, shit! Okay, okay. Do I have an underground action? Underwater action? Let me out, let me out. Do I have an underwater item? I don't know if I do. I mean, I have my ring of water breathing. That's not going to be enough. Okay, I didn't get anything out of it, but that is actually cool. An underwater puzzle. Oh, that was actually pretty neat, not gonna lie. Zorch. Why do I think we got some doubles coming up soon? Oh, it's one of these guys. The glazy butts. Wait, you can stun this asshole? Nice! Did I accidentally? Oh, hi, Stormlust. I was like, what was my foot? Why was my foot having trouble? I was stretching my foot out, and I was like, wait a minute, that should have been the wall.
Their loved ones who live far, far away.
You should do that.
You've lit the final rune. Now you must go to the center of the maze, where your path forward awaits.
This quest has been a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying it a lot. Okay, wait. No, the center of the maze was back this way. Alright, let's have everybody shrine. Me too.
There are even better rest shrines back home, you know.
It's funny they're minotaurs in a labyrinth.
The portal in the center of the labyrinth brought you here, to this dank corridor. Surely you'll find what you're looking for ahead.
One will hope. It'll probably just be an end fight with Big Monster.
A formidable beast stands before you. Grazit's voice rings out.
And there you have it. Baphomet, your demon lord, absolutely filled to the brim with blood. Surely he won't mind giving up a single drop. Remember that knife I gave you? Well, there's no better time than the present to stick it to his lordship. Good luck.
Let me see if I can find that knife. I don't see a knife in my inventory. That was actually a nice 3D view of him, like, stabbing toward the screen.
Your heart pumps as you're forced up to the ceiling. From this unusual viewpoint, you notice stalactites and burning spores that explode when touched. Perhaps a falling rock would distract your opponent.
I don't see how I'm supposed to be able to attack these rocks, though. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'll try something.
You don't want to use me? A wise choice.
The stalactites crash down, and Baphomet's concentration falters. You drop abruptly back to the ground. Baphomet shakes off the debris from the fallen rocks, much the worse for wear. Yet, he continues attacking
See,
nonetheless.
that might be you if you keep this up. They are in a better place.
He looks cranky. I don't know what this actually does.
Someone needs to tell their loved ones who live far, far away. Who should do that?
I can't even tell if my, Is he doing it again?
Baphomet's followers appear and immediately start channeling power to him. You need to break this connection or face the Demon Lord's ultimate wrath. The followers' chanting stops. Baphomet lets out a roar and unleashes a massive wave of magical energy. Baphomet pants. He's more vulnerable after unleashing that rush of power.
I warned you this might happen.
Getting scolded by Cordo.
Baphomet huffs roughly. You've weakened him enough to make your move. Time to steal a drop of blood. A single slice with the magic knife Grazit gave you makes Baphomet's blood burst forth. You pour a bit into your vial. Then you hear a chuckle.
Well done, lamb. Worry not. I won't let Baphomet devour my favorite plaything.
A portal appears.
Hurry up before he recovers.
Is the portal here? Or is the portal behind us? The one we came in? Okay, the portal is definitely behind us. It's the original one we came in, yeah? Nope, it's right there. That was a fun quest.
The portal has taken you to Grazit's impromptu lair. The Demon Lord lounges without a care, despite having led you to your possible doom.
Well, you know, he's not wrong. As soon as we said, oh, there's a fountain in there, I knew that wasn't true.
I understand your anger. Truly, I do. Though, I must point out that I kept my word and told the truth. I promised you a drop of Demon Lord blood, and now you have one.
You take a long, calming breath. You found what you came here for. Better yet, you're done with Grazit and his games. At least for now.
Let's see what we get. Ooh, heavy crossbow. That'll be good for a pew-pew build. Alright, not bad, not bad. It's not one of the rare stuff. Hi, Scamper Cat. Alright. Let's go beat up a couple of rares on the way back out. Alright, we're here. That one guy maybe over here. He's home, so we'll kick his ass. One Mind Flayer. Two Mind Flayer. Three Mind Flayer. I don't know, I think we got pretty good use out of our 6-hour buff on this character. We got better use out of it tonight than we did last night. Trying to get through that first quest and just messing the whole damn thing up. Okay, a lunar gem of enchantment. Okay, I'm down with that. Let's go see if Bloodbeak is home. Bloodbeak is not home. Alright, let's go see if Spore Boy is up. Nope. Ow. All these damn Hezru. It's like they heard me complaining about my least favorite mobs in the game and put them all in this expansion. Alright, he's not home. Loot is not home. Okay, you're not home. You are home. This is gonna be fun. We're on orange alert. I'm gonna die. I'm totally gonna die. What are you doing, Scamper Cat? So yeah, I've been having fun, way more fun tonight than I was last night. And I think probably my fault was just running on Reaper mode. And just... I think there is a real difference between the Reaper and Elite, at least in this wilderness. The difficulty is way different. I think once I get to level 36 and start equipping some of this gear, I'll be a lot better off. No loot. Alright. We already beat up Zembir. If this... We haven't hit downdraft yet, though. Okay, they're not home. Yeah, this is where I think downdraft normally is. Maybe not.
A familiar form looks into a crystal ball.
No, this
tracking
is
the
definitely
demon
not the
lord's
place.
rampage through the prime material plane. Lol smiles. Her plan is working. The abyss is now unprotected and ripe for the picking.
So downdraft is supposed to be here. Or is down below here. Okay. I think that's gonna be it for tonight, though. Let's bounce. Turn in my quest. Cause some trouble. Grazit. Grazit. Parrying, protection, and parrying again. What? Slaying Ring of Bluff. Slaying Ring of God. Interesting. Let me grab the next one. So we got that. We got that. Another one of those. Okay, I forget how to actually get back to home. Yeah, 'cause that only takes you to the wilderness. Oh wait, no, it's this guy. Never mind. Back to Instar. Actually, I just want to go back to my airship, so... quickest way to do that, Salt Marsh. Alright, that was a good use of 3 hours of the XP, or I'm sorry, the loot boost from the anniversary for sure. Alrighty, it's time for me to get the hell on out of here. I'm gonna go, goof off. You all be good? Be good? Be good at it. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.